I survived 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore in Minecraft new version 1.21. This Minecraft version includes lots of new features. I don't know any new features they included, so I'm going to try to survive 100 days in this Minecraft Hardcore world. This video took me a long time to edit, so hopefully you appreciate my work. Leave a like, subscribe, and let's get started by creating the first world. Let's begin. So I created a new Minecraft world. And guys, here we are. We're in this Minecraft Hardcore survival world. Yes, we're going to be surviving 100 days in this world. So yeah, let's not waste time and let's quickly go chop down our first tree. I wasted no time and I went straight to work cutting down trees. We got the first tree and now let's quickly make a crafting table and some sticks. And first we gotta make our basic tool. Okay, I've got my first tools and now let's quickly find a place where I'll be able to spend the first night, because I don't want to die the first day, and if I'm going to die that's going to be really sad. So yeah, let's quickly go find a good place to spend the first night. If I'm going to find a village, that's going to be really epic because that's where I'm going to live, and I see a beehive and there's nothing else except a forest surrounding me. Yeah, this is a bad place to build a first house. So yeah, first we should get some food because without food I'm not going to survive and I don't want to die like I said. So let's quickly grab some fish and then maybe we'll be able to find some pigs. My hunger is running very low, so let's quickly go get those pigs and then we're going to go back to the spawn. I also need a bed, so we're going to grab some sheep as well. Let's grab some flowers so we can later on dye our bed. So now let's quickly run back to the spawn. But first we need to get some sugarcane because I know in the future that's going to be a problem. Okay, now let's quickly run back. Our spawn should be near, and okay, let's jump on these trees and let's also grab some watermelon. Now let's quickly run to that cave and we're going to build our house over here. We can build it over here or over there. I think we should build it over here because it's going to be a better spot, so let's quickly mine all of this dirt. Our little room is ready, so let's quickly put our crafting table over here. And let's craft some wooden doors because we'll need that. There we go. And now I want to go make a furnace and get some coal over there because we'll need that to smelt our iron and food. So let's quickly run back, close the doors, put my food cooking, and while that's cooking I'm going to go and chop down some trees. But first I want to mine this coal. But now let's quickly go into our house and lock ourselves in. And our food is done cooking, so let's put all our coal. But first I gotta craft some torches, so let's get lots of wood and let's craft sticks, and then we're going to craft 36 torches. Let's put some torches over here, and let's put some torches inside this room, and let's put some torches outside so mobs didn't spawn. But first I gotta remove this grass because creepers can hide in this grass and I won't be able to see them, and the creeper is going to explode me and then I will die. Let's quickly place some torches over here. There we go. Okay, now we should be safe, and now let's lock ourselves in, eat a bit, and let's craft a chest. After I crafted the chest, I wanted to expand my little house. So after I put some food in my furnace, I went, got my pickaxe, and started expanding my little house. Yeah, and that's it. That's basically the end of day 1. After I finished expanding my house, I noticed it was nighttime, so I decided to sleep and crafted a bed, and the start of day 2 has begun. On day 2 of our series, I decided to mine. Yeah, I wanted to mine all day, so I made another room where I'm going to have all my mines. So I made a little room and started digging down because I was lacking coal and iron, because like I actually needed lots of iron, so I was able to craft a shield, some armor, and some other stuff. So I just went, dug down, and hoping that I will find some iron. I was digging down and then I found a cave, and so I placed a torch, and when I looked out, it wasn't a cave, it was an abandoned mine shaft. So I decided to dig to it because I wanted to loot. I wanted to loot the mine shaft because you all know that there are like some loot chests. So I went into the mine shaft, I placed some torches around, and then when I started to look around, I noticed something strange. This is a really small abandoned mine shaft. It's really rare to get like a small mine shaft, so I thought there would be more to it, so I decided to dig on all 4 sides, but there was nothing. There was nothing. I was digging around all my corners, and then there was just nothing there. So yeah, this is really rare to get like a small mine shaft, and I was pretty lucky, I guess, because like having a little mine shaft was really epic. So then when I dug into this wall, I found some water. So I was really curious what it was. Maybe it was like some little water cave, and maybe if I go up there would be like some big cave. So I decided to go into that little pool, and then when I started going up, I noticed it was an ocean. I was low on oxygen, so I went back because I didn't want to die there, and plus there was nothing there, so I just continued mining down. I continued mining and I found a cave. Yeah, there was nothing much in the cave except some iron, so I got the iron, and then I noticed I had no more food left, so I got the iron and rushed back up to my house to smelt the iron and craft a shield. But there was one problem. I forgot the recipe of a Minecraft shield. I tried all the different ways and then I just couldn't figure it out. Well, Minecraft recipe book saves the day. So I clicked it and found the correct recipe and finally crafted the shield. Later on, I just showed off my shield, but there was no one outside, so I decided to go back down and continue mining. After mining for a while, I decided to go back up, and then I noticed it was raining. And yeah, it was raining, and then I noticed it was nighttime, so I decided to sleep. And it's the end of day 2, and here we go, day 3. On day 3, I didn't go mining. Instead, I went gathering resources like wood and food because I needed food and I needed wood. So I got those resources and came back home. The reason I came home is because I wanted to craft some armor, because there are like mobs in the forest and they can kill me. So I wanted to protect myself, and when I got my iron, I noticed that if I'm going to craft armor, I'm not going to have enough for a pickaxe, so I went without armor. After I left my base, I went to go and grab some resources because, like I said, I needed resources. After I gathered some resources, I decided to go explore because, like, why not? It's the beginning of the day. I still have time to come back to my base, and like, what else am I going to do? Like, gather resources all day? After I reached land, I decided to explore on land because, like, I might find some cool structures or maybe a village that I can possibly loot. While I was walking, I noticed this little guy, so I wanted to feed him, but I don't know how to feed him, or you probably can't even feed them. So I continued my journey and I found an Enderman. How all those popular YouTubers do, they put an Enderman on the boat and then kill them. So I tried doing that, but the Enderman just ended up teleporting away from me. I wanted to find a structure really bad, so I increased my render distance, and then when I started to look around, there was nothing. So I waited for the chunks to load, but there was still nothing, and I was losing hope. But then I wanted to put my chunks on max, but I didn't want my computer fans going so loud. But you know, I still did it. Like, because, like, why not? And then when I put my chunks on maximum, I found a village. I was really happy, so I decided to go to that village. After approaching the village, I noticed a desert temple. I was really happy because there was a desert temple and a village right next to each other. So I went to the desert temple first, and then when I entered, I wanted to go down, but I forgot. I had no blocks to get out, so I exited the temple and started digging sand. After I got my sand, I went back into the desert temple, and when I started digging down, I didn't want to lose any HP, but there was no other way. So I took some HP, but then I broke the pressure plate and started looting the chests. After I looted all the chests, I took the chests with me, and then I went below the desert temple and started taking all the TNT because I felt like I would need it. So after I took the TNT, I started going back up. When I exited the desert temple, I noticed it was nighttime, so I quickly ran to the village and got one of their beds. It was an interesting way to end day 3, but now it's day 4. At the beginning of day 4, I was looting the village. I wanted to loot the village because I needed to get some of their resources, and when I killed the iron golem, I got some iron and then continued exploring and looting the rest of the village. After I looted the village, I went back to my house. I decided to go through this very cool biome because I know there are like many abandoned mine shafts in this biome, and possibly I can find one and get some diamonds from it. And then I found one. I found one abandoned mine shaft. So I went into the mine shaft, started looting all the mine carts around, and I decided to explore around this mine shaft. Maybe I'll find some more mine shafts, but no, I did not. And then I went forward, and then I noticed I was going the wrong direction, so I had to turn around, go through these big mountains, and when I went through these big mountains, I noticed I was lost and I didn't know where to go. So I came to this ocean. I wanted to go to the coordinate 0, 0 and maybe find my house there, and then I got poisoned. I don't know how, but yeah, I did. I was at low health, so I decided to eat. I continued to explore, but then I noticed day 4 was ending, so I didn't know where to go, so I just ended the video in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, I'm going to end this video here, so hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye, guys!